Umar Ahmed, IFL TV, MTK Global. Whenever I interview, I've got to say it's the other Umar. Actually, I'm the other Umar. That's really disrespectful. With UMAR SADIQ.
It's alright. It depends what perspective you're looking at it from. So I guess.
Well, you're in front of the camera, so you're the fighter. Anyways, yeah. How have you been?
I've been well. I've been very good actually.
Yeah.
Training. I'm out again in 2 weeks on a more prior show in Watford. So that's March the 9th. Tickets available at topboxersadiq.com. And you know, new team, new setup, and new system. So getting used to that, and you know, so you know, we get out in Watford, and the idea is to put into practice as many things that we've been working on as possible, so that I can get back on a you know, on a Frank Warren platform, and you know, start asserting myself again in the division.
You just mentioned March 9th, right?
Yeah.
You said. Well, March the 8th, there's the show at Royal Albert Hall.
Yeah.
Did you not have talks with Frank about being on that?
No, because I got on my new team. By the time I got on my new team, the bill was already created, basically. And I'm a bit gutted, because even if I didn't box in it, I would have loved to have gone to watch, but obviously I'm boxing the next day, so that's not going to be the smartest thing. No. So I'm going to totally miss that one, but I'd imagine Frank's going to put on more shows at Albert Hall, so perhaps it isn't my time this time, but my time will come. I believe in the process, and I'll just wait for that to happen.
Has there been any news on ZAK CHELLI?
Zak's on the same show on the 9th
What,
of
in
March.
Watford?
Yeah,
You're kidding.
Well, right, I'll swear to God. So Zak and I are going to be on the same bill again. My good old mate. It's going to be fun seeing him, and of course that's another fight. That's a fight that's going to happen again at some point down the line. And for now, you know, he's going to do his thing. I'm going to do my thing. But the sooner we can get that on, the better. You mentioned your new team.
Yeah. Give us an insight into who that new team is.
Yeah, so I'm currently training with Harry Andrews. For those who not sure who he is, it's the guy who was training Larry Akundale, to Darren Hamilton to British title, and a few other guys.
Shells Go.
He trains, has Shells Go put in a very good performance against Victor Postel. Been in the game for a long time, but for the most part, it's not necessarily about his CV in that sense. That helps because obviously the experience that he has in championship fights, but it's because I like him as an individual, but also his ethos and boxing resonates with me, and I can already feel the results in following his instructions. I've also got on a team one of my amateur coaches, so both of them, they're working hand in hand, and yeah, so things are going good and great. I'm in a happy place. Well,
we'll see how it sort of affects you on a March the 9th, and hopefully it's in a positive way.
More than likely would be. So.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's really interesting. I didn't know you and Zak are both on the same show.
Yeah.
And like, it's a bit of a coincidence because we're both with Frank, so yeah.
Caught me by surprise, to be fair. Because again, so my options were wait till the next London show for Frank Warren, or actually that was the option that was given to me, but I was like, no, I'd like to be active. I've been out for long. So thanks to the guys at Frank Warren. Obviously they're not too particular about holding on to the fighters in their own show, so spoke with the guys and they put this together. Thanks to Mo Pryor, obviously, if you're watching this, for having me on your show, and thanks for having Zak on as well, actually, I guess.
Umar, quick prediction for tomorrow night. Huge fight at the O2. James DeGALE, Chris Eubank Jr. Have you sparred any of them?
Sparred James. I was his lead sparring partner for Badu Jack, remember? So James has been dealing with injuries, which are well documented. I haven't seen him this camp, but according to all records that we've heard, he's in good shape. He's overcome his injuries. He looks in great shape. He looks in better shape than he has done recently.
Weighed in at 166 today.
I didn't even see that, so there you go. Clearly he's taking this serious because Chris really does get under his skin, and even if he just wanted one fight for payday, like people suggest, if it was all going to be against Chris, he would always be motivated to do the best he could. So I'd imagine we're going to get the best James DeGALE that we could possibly get. The only risk for him would be that he might have overtrained, but he has enough of a professional team to make sure that's not happening. Chris Eubank is ferocious, a lot of determination, a lot of heart, a lot of presence in the ring, and I think marrying those two up together is going to mean that we're going to have a very good fight, because for the most part, what's going to happen, I think, is either that Chris is going to have some success at the start, and then as the fight goes on, James is going to pull away from him with obviously the boxing IQ whilst he starts reading it. But then at the same time, if James isn't as sharp as we were made to believe he is, then he's going to be in for a very hard night. Thing is though, as we've seen with Badu Jack, Lucian Bute and stuff, James has also got a lot of heart. So however this goes, I don't see any of them getting banged out straight away. James is known for knocking people down early in big fights, so that could happen. But again, even if he knocks you back down, he'll get up. Either way, I think it's either going to be a very tough fight for James, but one that he wins convincingly, similar to how Groves had a tough fight but won convincingly, or they're going to go to absolute war. So I know it's not a promotion that I'm under, but I'm looking forward to it, and I think it's going to be a great show or great fight.
You've kind of sat on the fence there, though, haven't you?
No, I haven't. Alright, so I always think hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Yeah. But James has talent and he's worked hard. So under those circumstances, I'm going to say James is going to outbox Chris, or win, probably on points. I'll be very impressed if he stops Chris, and that'll be my prediction. The only thing I would add to that is if James doesn't have the fitness that I believe he does, then he's in again for a hard night. But I'm not sitting on the fence. I'm going to lean towards James. All right.
Thanks for giving me the prediction. You there tomorrow night?
No, I wouldn't be. I'll be watching at home. Okay. I'd love to be there. Maybe I'll come in, you know, under your pass if someone drops out or something. Give me a call.
What, with a camera?
Yeah, why not? I've got a few cameras. I'm a vlogger, remember?
Yeah, no, you've probably got more subscribers than us now, haven't you?
Nah, I bloody wished. I bloody wished.
All right, Umar, always good to catch up with you. Best of luck ahead of March the 9th.
Thank you very much.
Don't know. See if that ZAK CHELLI rematch gets made this year.
That will get made. Well, it'll get made whenever it gets made. This year, next year, whenever. But it will get made.
All right, man.
But for now, I'm enjoying the journey. Cool.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.